Good afternoon. Today we're going to be searing a piece of salmon for today's demonstration. You will need, when you do this at home, kosher salt, one piece of salmon. We prefer skin on because you get it nice and crispy. And we're going to show you how to do that today. You will need black pepper. Fresh crust is always better. We cook in extra virgin olive oil. You can use blended oil, whatever kind of oil that you like. 2 sprigs of thyme, 2 sprigs of garlic, and a hot pan. We're using a non-stick today. If you use a non-stick at home, that's going to help you sear at a slightly lower temperature, which is going to help you not set your smoke alarm off. I know a lot of you have very sensitive smoke alarms and live in small apartments and you don't want it to smell like salmon. There's your solution. Also, you can take a microwavable bowl, put tape around it, and stick it up. But I never said that. Not here. Right? Season liberally. Salt and pepper make food taste good. Make sure you get both sides. It's a good way to clean up your plate too. When you want to know if your pan's hot enough for your fish to go in, what you do is look at the oil. We have a cold pan here. Put a little oil in it. You see, it doesn't move much. It kind of stays where it is. Hot pan, the oil starts to dance a little bit. So you're going to cook with your eyes first, and then close your eyes. That sounds like a hot pan. If you don't hear that sizzle, your salmon's going to stick, even though you're using a non-stick. You're not going to get that beautiful crispy skin, which is the whole point of having it. So you start off letting it roll a little bit, and you see it's not that hot. I can still put my fingers right there next to the fire. You're not setting up smoke alarms, you're not filling the place with any smells, anything. You're just getting that nice, beautiful, and you see it starts to dance a little bit, the oil starts to bubble around the side. That's when you know you've got a good hot pan. Give it a smell, make sure you can smell it. As you sear, you'll start to see this dark orange color form right around the bottom. That's when you know you're starting to get a really good sear. See how it's still nice and bubbly around the side. You look around the other side, again, you're starting to get that nice deep orange color. At that point, shake it to the left. Slide right up underneath. Use a finger to spot yourself. And always turn the fish away from yourself. You don't want to pull the grease back toward yourself. You want to push it away. Alright? You see you can see the texture on there, nice and crispy. At that point, we're going to go ahead and pop it into the oven. I've got my oven set at about 400 degrees. This is going to take about 4 minutes for a rare to medium rare. It's going to take 5 or 6 minutes to go right up into medium. And if you like your fish well done, you can go ahead and leave it in there for 8 or 9 minutes. You'll see little white pieces start to form on the outside. That's when you know your fish is well done. Now we pull our salmon out of the oven. You see you've got that nice dark roast on the outside again. There you go. You hear the sound. Your thyme and your garlic go in. Right. About an ounce or 2 of butter. You don't really need to overdo it with that. You'll get the butter flavor. It doesn't have to be a ton of it. Then you can turn that up just a touch. And here's the secret to that really crispy skin. As your butter starts to brown and as you pick up those flavors, come back in here with your spoon and just ladle it right back over the salmon skin. And as that butter starts to brown and get nutty, you'll pick up that nutty flavor. You pick up the flavor from the thyme and the garlic, which if you could smell through the camera, you would know is amazing. And you don't want to put these in before you go in the oven or they'll start to brown, burn, and get bitter on you. And the last thing you want to do is go through all of this energy making this beautiful dish only to have it turn bitter on you. Come back in to the base. And always, like I said, baste away from you. You don't want to be splashing hot grease in your own direction. Baste away from you. Going over and over and over and over and over. And now, even though it looks amazing and you want to dig right into it, you need to be patient. You have to let this sit for just a minute or two. It doesn't have to be very long. But let it sit. Let all the butter settle into the skin, let it finish cooking, let it rest. So to finish the dish, at the restaurant, we use some cumin glazed carrots, some shallot, garlic, and an herb salad we call samolini, which is parsley, dill, mint, basil, and mustard greens. Then, again, you probably want to use your spatula. It's like that easier to see. You can come in right here. Just pop your salmon right on top, and you've got your dish. Now, if like the rest of us, you're still battling your COVID fluffies, and you don't want to go in for creme fraiche or mustard or carrots, what you can always do is just grab yourself nice fresh arugula. This arugula comes from our buddy over at Craft Grown, Randy. Thank you, Randy. Hit it with a little splash of lemon, little tiny bit of salt. Don't put black pepper in your salads. It looks like dirt. You took all that time to wash your greens, then you're going to make them look like you got dirt in them. Little splash of olive oil. Take the plate, toss it really quick. Nice big salad. Then we just take that salmon, pop it right over here, and you have an equally beautiful dish to help get over our COVID fluffies together. All right, bon appetit.